I mean, hello? Hello? Who's there, please? Or not?
What the... For the love of... Mrs. Dalton!
Uh-oh.
What the hell is this doing in my desk drawer?
That's Houdini. He has a habit of sort of appearing.
He? Who told you you could have a pet in this house?
He's in my room. I don't see what difference it makes to you.
Well, he's not in your room now, is he? This is my home, Miss Everett, and I don't care to have it smelling like a barn.
Houdini does not smell. You could have a herd of buffalo in this house for all the use you get out of it.
Shh, 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 shh. Hush now. Oh, my goodness. What a to-do about nothing. I'll take him back upstairs and put him in his cage.
Put the thing in the garage.
No way! He'll freeze out there. Put him in my room, Mrs. Dalton.
Sam?
Oh, by the way, who's visiting the house today?
What do you mean?
I saw a woman on the stairs, just now. Blonde, white dress.
You saw no such thing. The lighting on those stairs is terrible. I keep asking that something be done about it, but no one pays the slightest attention. Bothering poor Dr. Stiles with nonsense like that. As if pet rabbits weren't enough.
Wow. Is that menopause?
Samantha, tell me what you saw, exactly.
There was a woman walking up the stairs when I came in. I called out, but she didn't stop. There is someone here today. What's the big secret?
Never mind. It's nothing that concerns you. What did you learn at university?
Do you have a minute?
What is it?
I investigated the incidents at the track and pool.
And?
Both were obviously staged. There was a whirlwind at the track that was probably created by a helicopter. That got rid of the maintenance guy. Then they painted the track. As for the pool, what the witness saw was the shape or bubble in the pool, and then the water changed color. It would have been easy to rig up a hose to blow air into the pool for a spooky effect as a misdirect, then drop in the dye.
Did anyone see or hear a helicopter?
No, but there was only one witness, and he had headphones on.
Headphones? And did they find dye in the pool?
No, but all they cared about was cleaning the pool. I don't think anyone even checked. There wasn't any trace of dye around the edges of the pool or in the filters, but it was probably water-soluble.
And why would someone rent a helicopter and gallons of dye and time these incidents with my experiments, which, I might add, almost no one knows about?
I don't know.
No, you wouldn't, would you? Because it's all bollocks. I hope your rationalist bias can be put aside, Samantha, because when I ask you to be my eyes and ears, I expect the facts, not your half-baked opinions. If you can't give me that, you're worse than useless.
At least I'm willing to go out there. From what I've seen, your eyes and ears work just fine, mister.
What are you, 23, 25? When you've experienced something of life, you can lecture me.
I'm sorry. Look, I know what it's like when people...
I want your report on the events by tonight, and this time, I want the facts. That is all.
Tell me about you and Dr. Linkweller.
I see you've been amusing yourself with gossip, or ancient history, rather. I neither know nor care what Linkweller is up to these days, though I heard he was the keynote speaker at the Göttingen conference last year, which just goes to show you the discernment of the academic community.
Malik works for Linkweller. He's his grad student.
Tough luck for Malik.
That doesn't worry you? That he might be reporting back to Linkweller?
I have better things to worry about than that windbag.
Did you know any of the students before the experiment started?
No. Why?
Just wondering.
I don't think the students have any connection to the incidents.
You don't? Why?
Just do as you're told, Samantha.
Yeah, I've always been real good at that. The Lambs Club is really worked up. I thought you should know.
Lambs Club? Are you planning to put lambs in the parlor now, in addition to rabbits in bedrooms and bats in the belfry?
That's what the students in the experiment call themselves. You know, as in Lost.
Or better yet, sacrificial. God help me. What do you mean they're worked up?
They're freaked about the track and pool incidents. Some of them might not come back.
What? What nonsense. What does it have to do with them, I'd like to know? The conditions of the experiment must remain the same. Those students are your responsibility, Samantha. Getting them here is your job, and I expect you to do it.
Right. I don't have anything to ask him at the moment. Houdini sure is digging this room. He looks happy. One of those blonde and elegant types. In other words, nothing like me.
Hello.
Hey! going to be visualizing weightlifting tonight in this gym. I need to find a way to rig this place so I can catch this jerk red-handed. Yeah, that'll work nicely. I'll set it up later after the gym closes for the night. There. Now both doors are covered. I think that's everything. If anyone enters this room tonight, the flash powder traps will alert me. I'll turn on the lights and catch him red-handed. Now, if I only had a camera, I could get some hard evidence on film. All the students in the experiment live in this residence hall. Except for me, of course. I'm the token gypsy. All the students in the Helena? Helena? No one's home. Nope, it's locked. That's Jeannie Smith's room. I don't need to bother her again. I'll skip the dining room. Mrs. Dalton feeds me well enough at Dread Hill. The dining room is closed today, for paintings restoration it seems. I may have to finish this riddle tomorrow.
Ah, Miss Everett. Lovely to see you.
Thanks. need to talk to you about something.
Be my guest.
I need to talk to you about something that's going on with my employer, Dr. Stiles.
Yes?
He's running an experiment in the basement of Dread Hill House. There are 6 students, and he has us visualize exercising. It seemed harmless, but then things started getting weird. And I couldn't find any traces of dye at the pool, not even in the filters. But I'm not really worried about the pool. It's the track that's the real challenge.
Yes. Being a puzzle man, I find it most intriguing.
Oh, but it's not a puzzle. I know exactly what's going on. This is someone's grand game. Someone trying to get into the Daedalus Club. Obviously, there's a magician involved. The wind at the track and the shape in the pool were classic misdirects, distracting the witnesses while the lines were painted and the pool was dyed.
Naturally. One would think that.
Unfortunately, Stiles is the perfect victim. He's a recluse, and his published articles make it clear that he's a chump for the supernatural. If I got a copy of his experiment plan, anyone could have gotten it. Someone is using it to plot these stunts.
If it is a game, it's an original one. Brilliant, in fact.
Yes, I guess it is brilliant. Brilliant and awful. Do you know of anyone who might be designing a grand game right now? Maybe someone with ties to Oxford? You must know all the magicians in this area.
My dear, the club has members from all over the world and thousands of regular customers. There's always someone running a game. Indeed. A solution occurs to me. You yourself are running the game, and telling me is your way of alerting the Daedalus Club.
It's not my game.
Pity. I liked that solution.
But don't you see? People could get hurt. Dr. Stiles for one, but also students. The people who've witnessed these events have been terrified.
Oh, but being terrified can be thrilling. It gives one something to talk about in old age. In any case, it doesn't sound like any serious harm has been done. Not yet, anyway. But if it truly isn't your game, then I'd suggest you look at the other students in the experiment. You know what they say. There's always a plant in the house.
Of course. Of course, you're right. One of them has to be in on it. Thank you. He's really into that game. No reason to call there at the moment. No reason to call there at the moment. I'll skip the dine. I'd like to get into Helena's room and poke around, but it's locked. There has to be another way. I can't reach it from here. A key! That would have been helpful 5 minutes ago. I don't have time to search her computer, and I don't think I'd find very interesting stuff anyway. Totally Helena. This is definitely Helena's drawer. There's some paperwork about her student enrollment, but nothing about magic or conspiracy that I can see. This is definitely Helena's drawer. There's some paperwork about her student enrollment, but nothing about magic or conspiracy that I can see. I have to admit, I didn't even expect to find books in her room. More than meets the eye? I need a camera for tonight, but I don't want to just take it. Helena would probably let me borrow it if I asked. It's locked. Why would Helena keep a locked box in her own room? It's locked. Why would Helena keep a locked box in her own room?
What are you doing in here?
I wanted to talk to you, and the door was open, so fine. I'm really freaked out about these events on campus. Someone is setting up Styles, and I think one of the Lambs Club is involved. So, I'm playing detective.
What did you see in here?
Nothing. Anyway, you're not exactly at the top of my suspect list.
I must be doing something wrong then. I might let you live. If you give me the dish on everyone else. Who else have you been snooping on, Sherlock? Do tell, and make it good, and preferably nasty.
Well... I noticed you have a camera. Would you mind if I borrowed it, just for a day or two?
Take it. I never use it. What's the fun of photographs if you're behind the camera and can't be in them?
Thanks. Malik is the grad student of Styles' biggest enemy on campus, a man named Linkweller. I have a feeling he'd stop at nothing to ruin Dr. Styles.
Is he? Now that is suspicious. Not to mention rude.
I was wondering if you'd let me in 204.
And why would I do that?
I'm Charles's girlfriend. I thought I might surprise him.
You're the third girl this week who claimed to be his girlfriend. How about I let you into my room, huh? And you can surprise me.
Oh, so tempting. But no thanks. He borrowed a book from me, and I need it back, right away.
You want me to break my personal code of ethics for that? It won't happen.
I'm delivering Girl Scout cookies.
Oh, yeah? I don't see any cookies.
They're really small.
Those cookies look big enough to me, darling. How about you give me a sample?
You're a pig.
You're the one who brought it up.
He's crying out for a little trickery, but which one should I use? That trick doesn't fit the situation. That trick doesn't fit the situation. This little device cries for help. So cute. Helena would kill me if she knew I had this key. I'm going to get evidence with this camera tonight. Maybe even a picture of the perpetrator. Nope, it's locked. Hey! I don't suppose you could let me into room 302. I loaned Harvey Kinderman a camera, and I have to get it back to my AV lab right away.
No.
Come on. I know you don't normally let people into other people's rooms, but this is urgent.
Not to me.
He's not going to relent. Damn it. I need to find the right trick.